brag or anything, but I've satisfied every waitress that has ever served me with just a tip. I was with my girlfriend one day and I played More Than a Feeling, and we sat and confessed our love for each other. Shortly after, I played Beat It, and she punched me and said I was getting way ahead of myself. Today I went to the barber shop for a shave. The barber asked me to put a small wooden ball in my mouth so he can get a closer shave around my cheeks. I asked, what if I swallow the ball? He replied, no problem, sir. You just bring it back tomorrow like everybody else. Bus stops and two Italian men get on. They sit down and they engage in an animated conversation like there's any other. The lady sitting next to them ignores them at first, but her attention is galvanized when she hears one of them say the following. Emma come first, then I come, then two asses come together. I come once more, two asses they come together again. I come again and pee twice. Then I come one last time. You foul-mouthed, sex-obsessed swine, retorted the lady indignantly. Hey, cool it down, lady, relax, said the man. Who talking about the sex? I'm just telling my friend how to spell Mississippi. People said I'd never get over my obsession with Phil Collins. But take a look at me now. What did George Michael say to his partner before he went to work? Wake me up before you go. Lorenzo's law of mechanical repair. Once your hands become coated with grease or paint, your nose will begin to itch. The probability of meeting someone you know increases when you are with someone you don't want to be seen with, especially when it's your wife. Have you noticed that when you're at any event, the people whose seats are the farthest away from the aisle always arrive last? Stop complaining about life and remember that some people are living with your ex right now. A guy comes home from work and he's quite upset. His wife looks worried and asks him, "What's wrong, hon?" He shakes his head and refuses to say anything. Later on, during dinner, he's just pushing his food around on his plate and staring out the window. "Honey, what is it? I've never seen you like this before," the wife says. "It's nothing. I can't burden you with my problems. It wouldn't be fair." "Your problems," the wife says. "We are partners. We face everything together. Your problem is my problem. There is no I, just we. Now, please, tell me, what is it?" "Well," he says, looking up at her glumly, "we got our secretary pregnant and now she's suing us for support." It was George the mailman's last day at work, and as he did his final rounds, he reached the door of the first house and was greeted by an elderly couple who gave him a gift certificate. At the next house, the entire family gave him a set of fishing lures. And at the third house, he received a box of fine cigars. But at the next house, he was greeted by a tall, sexy blonde wearing a skimpy lingerie. Without a word, she signaled him to come inside. She gently took him upstairs and made mad, passionate love to him. George certainly didn't mind. And then she led him downstairs, where she made him a huge breakfast of toast and sausage, eggs and hash brown. George was truly satisfied. As he leaned forward to get his second cup of coffee, he noticed a dollar bill sticking out from under the cup. Curious, he asked the blonde, "This is all wonderful, and I appreciate everything, but what's the dollar for?" "Oh," says the blonde, "I asked my husband last night what we should give you for your retirement, and he said, 'Screw him, give him $1. The breakfast part was my idea. At my funeral, I'm getting a friend to take my cell phone and text everybody, 'Thanks so much for coming.'" A woman was taking an afternoon nap. When she woke up, she told her husband, "I just dreamed that you gave me a pearl necklace. What do you think it means?" "You'll know tonight," he said. That evening, the man came home with a small package, and he gave it to his wife. Delighted, she opened it to find a book entitled "The Meaning of Dreams." What did the green grape say to the purple grape? "Breathe, stupid!" The child spits out his food during family dinner. His mom yells at him, "Hey, We don't spit out food. If it's already in your mouth, you swallow. The dad raises his eyebrows and scuffs under his breath. Yeah, right. Waitress, can I ask you something about the menu, please? Waitress slaps me across the face. The men I please are none of your damn business. A couple is dining in a restaurant when suddenly the waitress catches the man slowly sliding under the table. She sees that the woman is not really bothered by this and assumes the worst. Thinking how to approach the situation, she slowly gets to the table and quietly tells the woman, "Ma'am, I think your husband just slid under the table for no apparent reason." The woman turns her head and whispers, "You're wrong, my dear. My husband just entered the restaurant." If you're surprised that Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide, imagine how surprised he must have been. What is the only way for a woman and a man to be friends without sex? Marriage.